장미동 커브볼님 어서오세요.
Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Derek Rodriguez will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan, please. Zach, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties. And lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Corey Seager is on deck. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Seager is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become. But he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose.
Belted high and deep into right center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1-2, here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run. And it's 1-1. Posey, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 3 across so far in the inning. And meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right.
everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
plate, Justin Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Justin Turner.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Hot shot on the ground to short. One there. The belt for the twin killing. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, trying to get him started again following the double play. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Flores. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
In there at the letters 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, Dero. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Hence tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Runner, yes.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the new inning set to get underway. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Today's ball game provides the Giants with a chance to end the series on a very high note. A win completes the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Flores is there, and there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jock Peterson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Low for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. And he fouls this one off. Two and two.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Lifetime versus David Price. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 from Price. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Brandon Crawford digging in next, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pitch on the way. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Smith is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Peterson giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Stepping in, Gavin Lux. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Number 9.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Runner at first following the error. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lux aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Batting up, the pitch, number 33, David Price.
Stepping in now, David Price. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Comes set with the 0-1. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1.
The third baseman.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
TT님 어서 오세요.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is lifted out to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Into the box now, Derek Rodriguez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Betts. He gets there, but he missed it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And now Hunter Pence, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Left fielder.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Price ready with the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Number 48.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Count 2-1.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
파레스님 어서 오세요.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Crawford on the slide. Touché, sir.
Up next to the box.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody Bellinger.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The count now at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Flores has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll in. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, David Price, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped up. Sandoval in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. plate, Derek Rodriguez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
That's popped up. Muncy over to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Pence enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 1-1 the count now. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that is into the gap for Pence. He's got himself extra bases. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Scooped up. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 2 hits. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the end. So striding in, Pablo Sandoval. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. At the plate, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Price sets his sights, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lux has a play, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, but they hold. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Back up the middle. Crawford's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hit.
Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Matt Beatty is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Derek Rodriguez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game. And
he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Lux ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. high in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Gavin Lux. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The Giants are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Ready for another shot now, Will Smith. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
1-2 now. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Smith is on his way home. He comes across to score. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there, 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Posey's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
Left side. There is Crawford. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Tony Gonsolin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Batting, Billy Hamilton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled away. Two and two now.
I got to count 2-2.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Still even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they... Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, so coming to the plate, Max Muncy.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Pence is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the 7th John.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So striding forward now, Gavin Lux. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He's got it, and the Giants break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
4-2 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Derek Rodriguez.
나비기님 어서 오세요.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that cola. You about for stroking. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can the broker. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Mad, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 pounds.
We are under the lights this evening. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The 3rd baseman, Justin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bader is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bader will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that striding into the box, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 0-1 the count. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Wood has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch.
And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate now, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie things. Last half of the second set to go, so digging in now, Lane Thomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and there's one down now. Standing in, Harrison Bader. Popped him up. Beatty is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Push to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, Giver, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Hudson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The runner from first crosses the plate.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish. A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side first time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Ross Stripling comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Stripling stands 6-2 and throws from the right. There's a swing and a drive.
장미동 커브볼님 어서 오세요.
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
the show. Inside the show. Inside the show. Inside the Inside the show. Inside the Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition.
We are Blackmore. We are Ohio.
We are under the lights. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Justin.
Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Hudson is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones, that nasty spin. Right, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman
is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
batting second. The shortstop.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field, after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Matt Beatty is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming, here it is. Lux, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Beatty is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Dodgers strand. Yadi Molina digging in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and one strike. No one out with a runner at second. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the ball off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Beatty's got it, and there is one away. Digging in now, Dakota Hudson. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Right side, reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Men on third with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. Stepping in, Alex Wood. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Wong onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. Back goes Thomas. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So striding in, Matt Beatty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Tommy.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Lays off 1-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And he popped him up. Turner in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. No balls and a strike to count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he misses there. 1-2. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. So here's Austin Barnes.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit on the ground toward the left. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play, and then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 home. It's a strike. Missed the sacrifice attempt that time.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Cody Bellinger is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ball one, well below the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Now the relay home, and he's safe.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
To the plate now, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Wong. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers.